Class, we will be learning about addition, multiplication, and subtraction. All your basic,
Busy.
all your basic mathematical problems that you will learn from now all the way up to your high school year or into college. All right, the very first thing we start on is addition, which is the most simplest thing to do. So I don't see how anybody will mess this up. So the easiest thing we can do is mainly you can either do 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, or 3 plus 5. Either way. And everybody knows how to, does everybody know how to do this?
Yes.
Okay, so now, just doing this, 1 plus 1 is equals 2. Because if you rather do it with your fingers, you can always have one finger up and have another. You put those together and you have 2. Now, with 2 plus 1, you can do it the same way of doing 1 plus 1. And when you do the same thing, you should be getting 3. Now, 3 plus 5 is a little bit more tricky than just having to do it on your fingers, because you only have so many fingers on your hand. Which you'll basically, or you can just take it, or you're gonna take the 2, take 2 and add and plus the 3, take the 2 and the 3 to figure out how you do 5. So then what you would do next is kind of count your way from 3 and count 5 spaces. So say we start with 3. So if you have 3, you say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you started from 3, and all you have to do is count 5 numbers over. Let's see now. We start with 3 and we're counting. So there'll be 1 with 4, 2 with 5, 3 with 6, 4 with 7, and 5 underneath 8. That's one way you can find out how 3 plus 8 is. So, and you have your answer. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Now, the next thing we will do will be subtraction. It's a little more complicated than addition would be, so pay attention very closely. We'll start with 10 plus 5. Now, with 10 plus 5, it's kind of like the addition, adding up from 3 and counting all the way up 5 numbers. But with this, you will reverse it. Instead of counting up, you will count down. So
Can you write that a little light darker because they can't see?
Right. Let's see. Change my group. So now let's do this. With 10 subtract 5. Now you will count down. You count down from 10. So count down from 10 until you hit the 5 mark. So you put 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our biggest number we have is 10, but we want to know how much is it from by subtracting 5. So now we just count on. 9, that'll be 1, 8, that would be 2, 7 would be 3, 6 would be 4, 5 would be 5, and now you see, and 4 would be 6, 7 would be, 3 would be 7, 2 would be 8, and 1 would be 9. Now, after all we did, which part would add up to this 5?
5.
And thank you. It will be 5. So now that will be your answer. Will be 5. All right. Now moving on. Would anybody like to do another addition or subtraction problem before we move on to multiplication?
Yes, can we just do addition and subtraction for today?
Okay. What would you like to do? Would you like another addition problem or a subtraction problem?
Addition.
Okay. Why don't you guys tell me? All right. Okay. Why don't you guys tell me what kind of addition problem would you guys like to do? Like, think of any number and have me try to figure it out.
Say, 16 plus 2.
All right, so you guys want to do 16 plus 2. All right. There's actually two ways instead of writing this. That way you can get it much more easier than having to try to figure it out straight across. You can always just do it this way instead of having to do it like this. It'll be just 16. It'll be 16 plus 2. It's still the same equation. It's just written in a different form. It's just a little bit way to make it easier to figure out. So now what you would do, it would be 16 plus 2. You would now you have to figure out what 16 plus 2, what 6 plus 2 is first. Now you can either do it that way, you can just do it on the way, use your fingers, or either the way I showed you. But just for now, just for me, I will do it. I will just work this out now. Right. For right now, we know 6. I know, well, 6 plus 2 will equal. Let's say 6 plus 2 is
8.
Well, yes, 8. And what do we do with this 1?
Carry it down.
That's right.
18 is the answer.
And 18 is your answer. Now, I'm going to do a little problem to kind of stump you guys a little bit. See if you can catch my mistakes. So, let's do it like, we're going to do 20 plus 7. Now, let's see. What can I do now? I'm going to say it's 25. Does anybody disagree or agree with my answer?
Disagree.
What did I do wrong?
And you subtract instead of adding.
Even though I've subtracted, the answer would still be wrong. But even though I have made a mistake and you guys are right, and the answer should be 27. Now, always be careful. This stuff like this will be able to trick you.
This the last one. This the last one. This the last one.
Okay. This will be the last problem. Let's see. The last addition problem. Instead of doing addition, I'm going to make a subtraction. So this will be the very last one, so we can move on to multiplication. Now, would anybody like to make up an example or anything for me? Or would you rather have me do it?
You can do it.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make it simple. Let's say 6 minus 6. Now, does anybody know how that would work?
No.
Okay. Everybody knows. Okay. To put it simple this way, everybody should know now how to add. If you know 6 plus 6 by now, and you guys would know how to add just from the few lessons we have, and you know that 6 plus 6 is
12.
Yes, it's 12. So now, all you have to do is subtract it. So normally instead of having 12 and with adding them, you would normally get, you would normally get 0. basically, you're just subtracting one number from the same number. Anything that's done that way, you will automatically get 0, and there's less effort, no more work, and you've just completed this lesson. So now,